Morning, morning. It is Wednesday, Hump Day, January 4th. How's it going? We are just starting market open. It is 7:30. So we're going to see what we can get. It's going to be awesome. At least I hope. Uh, so what are we looking for today? We're looking for just some easy, smooth transition trades. So right now, let me see. Probably going to go down easily. We got Delta looking pretty heavy. Volume is just kind of sitting back. I don't see a whole lot of stuff coming in, but probably just hang out for a minute, see what the market does. Don't want, unless it's just going to be a tank day, and then we'll get in a little earlier, see what happens, test the waters. Oh man, that's 1.5. Let's put that on. Let's put it on 3. I have with this 8. Yeah, we'll do a first test of this one. So Delta just kind of went ahead and smoothed out a little bit. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. Volume went down a little bit more. We're kind of just hanging out, kind of back and forth, back and forth. I want to see volume start to increase, and we'll figure out where we're going. Delta looks like it just took a couple hits down. Hello. Wonder if it's going to retest this wick. Let's see. Where are we going with it? So that went up there. We hit, started to bow down, started to increase there. This is popping up. Uh, let's see what we got. Hmm. So this is why we gotta be patient, because a lot of times, like old me would have jumped in, said, "Hell yeah, let's ride this bandwagon." Nope. That's a lot of buying power right there. And realistically, I mean, not a whole hell of a lot going on. Up here seems pretty good as far as like the 70 area. Possibly kicking something back down. Um, shit. Even after energy drink and a workout. Let's see. All right, so it's pushing that 70. It just popped what, 975. So we're starting to see it kind of fall off and taper. I just want to make sure it's not going to pop and do something like that. And if it is, See how it goes. There it is. There's your pop. Now, does it come back down and retest this area? Because this isn't a bad area. Obviously, resistance, resistance. We popped it through. Should turn to support. Should. Perfect world. But we all know that's not going to be completely perfect. Volume starting to come up. There's a little pop there. Probably could have took that and seen if it bounced back, but trying to be patient. Patience. 2023. It's word of the year. It's coming back down to test that area. Let's see, does it blow through? No, still looking pretty good. I'm on 1,000 tick chart, by the way. As we can see, volume went ahead, went down a little bit. So we had a really good, started to have a push through here, getting up into that area. So we just got to kind of figure out, love taking, transitional volume, pair that up with a good cumulative delta. At least the setup looks good. So there it is, pushed right back down. Oh, shit. Still in that area, just bouncing. Volume starting to get lower on the way down. So that's the other aspect too, right? Like, we want to see, is it really just dying off, or are we going to scoop? I'm going to take a stab long.
Oh.
And there we go. There's our first fill of the day. See, literally, as a 2-point fill. Love those. Makes it nice, smooth, easy. We're looking at a solid $300 for, shoot, what was that, like 5 seconds, if that. But that was kind of like what I like to see. Delta went ahead and kind of sawed off a little bit. We saw a nice little pop in Delta. Just a little one, right? Volume kind of sawed off. Was able to get a pop. Now, could I chase it up a little bit? Sure. Do I need to? Nope. So, nice smooth 300. I like that. It's always nice. So now we just gotta be patient for the rest of it. I might be switching in and out of accounts. Like I said, I got 2 Apex accounts. Where actually I got quite a few that I bought in December to fool around with, December and November to fool around with some things. So basically, I'm coming up on a few renewals of them, and I'm trading 2 of them right now. probably by the end of January, I'll end up getting a few um, more opportunity to spread out some capital rather than everybody says, hey, why don't you just go ahead and do like a $250,000 account? Well, that's all well and good, but big believer in accuracy by volume. So my whole thing is, why not just go ahead and do some smaller accounts? You can link them together. You can do a trade copier, and I might end up doing that later on down the road. But for right now, I think just piecing it out, really getting a handle on things. That way, if I do blow an account, it's okay. I still have another one in the hopper. So let's see what else we got. Obviously, great push here. I could have held on to it. What was that one? Go here. That's essentially where it was. And that was hardly any drawdown too. That's the beautiful part of that. I love a no drawdown trade. Pretty solid pullback from Delta. Volume is up there right now for that pull down. Oh shit. Are we going to be trending up today? That's the main question. Let's let the dog out. Oh, look at that drop. Oh, sorry about that. I mean, that's a nice. Wow. Now we do have news coming out. We have PMI coming out at 8 o'clock my time. So what is that? That is 10 o'clock East Coast. Here's a little pullback. Let's see what we got. So a lot of pushback on that one. We'll see if it retraces that wick all the way down, or if it's just going to pop up a little bit. The volume's a little bit lower. Looking at that right there. It's always the hardest part within the first 15 minutes. And when it gets closer to that main time frame of some news coming out, uh, obviously this is the first PMI coming out for the year, it gets a little jumpy. So over there, cumulative delta's getting some buyers, and we got volume increasing. I want to see if this turns though. Kind of coming up where this hit and went back, kind of coming up, hit. Does it pull back down as volume increases? Let's see if this turns red. Let's see if it stays. So there's your indecision candle right there, and then you got a big blast coming up to that 50 EMA, pull back down. Volume is still increasing, so we got some people coming in and trading. Let's see if sellers fight this off, which they do. A little late on my end. 65. I would have had to get down to 63, and that would have hit it. So that's where I would have taken it. I got in a little late. I was literally just almost just fucking staring at it the whole time. It was just smacking me in the face. But that would have been an easy little 2-point scalp. Now, granted, I would have had to get in right at 65. That would have worked. If not, sometimes that kind of backfires on you. But looks like we're still decently heavy on cumulative delta. Still kind of giving a little bit of volume coming up to that 0 volume line. The only part is that gets me is as the volume's increasing, obviously price is increasing, delta just turned green. So do we have buyers coming in and flipping this over the 50? So I'm looking for selling opportunities right now. And we'll stab that one.
Fulfilled.
Let's see. I'll love to see it push down. Push down, baby. Push down. A little bit more. Come on. It's going to flip on me. Shit. Yep. Damn it. Okay. Well, live and learn. So we lost that one. Kind of jumpy on it. I was hoping that it would just have a continuation down. Let's get these entries out of the way. I liked how bearish that candle was with that. Went from plus 300, now I'm down 150. Well, shit. That's all right. Live and learn, right? Another aspect of this, by the way, is the areas that I do like trading for whatever reason. I actually traded areas that, to me, kind of, I guess, are a little silly sensed. I've read and did a lot of research on the fact that obviously they're telling you you're supposed to only trade over, if it's positive volume. I don't know about all of that jazz, but like then it's just popping back down. So I mean, did we have the right trade if it continues down? I mean, I like the way Delta's just getting heavy. do I feel? I mean, if this pops back up, then we got kind of like a really weird looking thing here. Right now, volume just kind of fell off a little bit. And Delta's just kind of playing around. I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna sell off. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take it. I like the way Delta was. And I'm gonna get stopped out again. What am I reading or what am I not reading? Fucking hell. I am not reading it. And the best part is it keeps coming up here tapping it, and I'm taking it at the low. I should be taking it here for a sell. Hello, people. Think, Mike. Because then, boom, we would have gotten our fill here. No problem. Sometimes, this just does not sync up. Time is it? 7:54. Normally don't trade news. But if PMI goes down, market should go down. Should. A little bit more volume came in. Music shit's just not happening today. Where are you going? There's a big push down. But that's what happened last time. Big push down just to get absolutely slammed on the way back up. Let's look at that. Yeah, I can't figure this out for the life of me right now. Look all in me. So what do we got? I mean, I like this little action here because that's still pretty stout. The only thing I'm seeing is that Delta's going down, but price isn't. So obviously there's sellers coming into the market and price isn't doing anything. So I'd be interested if it goes below this. I think that'll be a good spot. Yeah, Delta's going down, price is going up. Got a little divergence there. Wait for the pop. What time is it? 7:59. So here comes PMI coming out. What is PMI going to say today? Do. Boom. There's your sell off. Man, I was thinking it was going to go down too. Forecast was 48.5 for PMI. Actual was 48.4. So it wasn't terrible as far as low. But as you can see, lots of action here. Whether or not you catch it, cool. Is this something you want to be a part of? Sometimes no. But like I said, we want to see what it's like underneath this area, right? Nobody got going on. Manufacturer prices though that went down. Smoke a marijuana. So let's see. Give it a minute for it to pass. Yeah, that was a good shot up. Now we're starting to get into a little bit of an increase here. I'm going to switch this around for a second. Now we're at the top. And that was basically resistance-wise pretty good. Maybe bounce around this area maybe and then come back down a little bit. Obviously, we have some support here, or resistance here, support here. Went right through. Where are you going? See, like I should have probably gotten in somewhere in there. Delta looked really good. Volatility looked good. It's all right. Figure out another time. Oh, there we go. Now we're back. Increased it a little bit. So now we're break even. So that was good. Fired up. Fired up. I like turning around that type of day because we were down $600. Real quick flip. Now we're break even. Love a break even. Down, flat up. So we got volatility, Delta popping back a little bit on us. Part of me that wants to take another stab short and probably try to hit it down to 340. Which I think that's what we might do. Oh, go down. There you go. Boom. Didn't go all the way down to 340. I'm only taking my, I think I'm doing a 4-point scalp. So now we're up 600. Gotta love that shit. Good way to do it. So commissions wise, yeah, I know I took, 3 contracts each time. So commissions wise, it's going to be a little bit more. But after commissions, we're looking at 540 profit. Love that. We could probably get in again. I'm not going to push it though. I'm going to wait, but not bad. 30 minutes in to the trading day, and we've made a profit of $540. So, I mean, it's awesome. So it's take what you can, take what the market gives you. Obviously, we were in a downtrend. Everything about this right now just looks really good as far as our trading style goes. What did we have? 2 losing trades, right? Yeah, I think we had 2 losers, 1 and 3 winners. Let's see. Trade performance. Got me burning. Feel like it where it's going. Ain't no stopping. How many trades? How many trades? We have 5 total trades. So we had 2 losers, and so far we've had 3 winners. So not terrible. I mean, when we're winning 60%, it's not bad. It's not bad. Here, I don't know, man. Like I kind of like this, and I still think it's going to go down to 840. Just looks good. So with some crazy, don't say baby, say you're running. And if it pops 44, it should go. Let's see. Delta looks pretty solid. I mean, look at that heaviness. But we're popping up. So there's 44 that we just popped. I'm anticipating 40. Right about there. It looks awesome. I mean, we went down to 42. There you go. Does it go? Volume's coming up. Does it push? Oh, it's pushing back. Dun, 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 dun. Just take those old records off the shelf. Man, it did not reach it. I thought for sure that would hit. So let's take a look at what's at 44 to 42. What is over here at 44 to 42? 44, I mean, you got some resistance here, flipped over, a little bit of support. So right here is just a highly traded area. I mean, we're still kind of fluttering around it. So that's something to take into notion. I mean, even going back into December, still a great area. Further back in December, still that same area at 42, 44. So that's something just, if we're looking at it, we understand that that's going to be a little congested, a little consolidation area there. We just need to see if it's going to stay. Because if it doesn't and it breaks, we have opportunity into the 20s. Here's your 43. It's not far off. 41. Get closer and closer. Now, didn't take a trade, but I just like to see in my mind, it's definitely a confidence builder when you're watching something. It's like, shit, yeah, it did exactly what I thought it was going to do. Does it touch it? Oh, wanted to. Tag it. Yep, there it is. There's your 40. So, did exactly what we thought it was going to do, which that's nice. Now, here's the other aspect, though. We got to look at, so obviously it's pulling down quite nicely. Oh, look at that. It did break through that level. I was going to say there might be a little delta divergence if this one here was lower than this low here, but the price kept falling. Then we could look at, something happening to where it's going to turn on us. Now, with that breaking it, does it stay low? Who knows, man. Fun part is exactly like Wolf of Wall Street, Matthew McConaughey, when he said, hey, it's like Fugazi, up, down, around. Retail traders are not in control of the market. Those big boys are, so we just got to ride a trend. Get on the coattails, get in and out quickly. Tell you what, though. $550 in 45 minutes. More than I make as a golf pro. That's for sure. Get paid. Show these trades right here. Here we go. All right. Took a good trade there. Shit trade, shit trade. Yes, yes. So I took these shit trades and I shouldn't have, right? Because I was in a consolidation area. Nothing was really happening here. Some chop. Nothing really happening here. And definitely nothing happening here. And I took them anyway. Because I'm human. And it was an impulse. I wasn't patient. These, patient, patient. That one there, great setup, patience. Oh, we got some area down here that I forgot about. Which one was that one? If we scroll all the way across, yeah, that got into some stuff yesterday. Hit pretty good and kind of bounced off. Days prior to that, did the same thing. Days prior to that, did the same thing. So I just marked kind of like a level that I saw way a while ago. But, I mean, if it gets down to there, it probably bounce off at least a little bit of a retracement. But so let's see, what's the other account? 39. So now we're going to switch over to the other account, see if we can't make another good trade, and you know, be good for the day. Alright. We got a little... Remember, this is the area that we looked at that had resistance. Or had support, kind of turned it into resistance. So we're going to see what this does. Best thing you can do sometimes if you're indecisive, just sit on your hands. Literally. Or give yourself something to fidget with, because if not, that trigger finger is going to get real happy. So we got volume coming up. Delta popped off a little bit. We're probably going to get a little push. I would probably say it's going to push up to 52. Kind of right below. I like that area, 52. Now, to be on the safe side, give yourself a cushion, right? So instead of 52, I'd go maybe like 51.50. That way it doesn't have to work as hard. A lot of times it wants to go to those round numbers, right? But hard part is obviously there's slippage. I've had it to where it just tapped it and I didn't get filled because there's so many orders. But and I don't have yet the like a super dom that's gonna go ahead and have it for me. So like that one there, what was that? 51. Watch it hit 51.50. Yep, there's your 51.25. So that's why like that buffer, I feel like that would have been good. still might hit it. But everything's kind of pointing up in that direction from here, right? That nice turnaround. And we could have probably gotten in. Yeah. But it would have been a really tight scalp. I'm okay with scalping, but sometimes it's too tight. I mean, shit, still might do it. 51. 51.50, 52. So this is the part where I would get sketched out a little bit because it hit it, right? And I bet you we wouldn't have gotten filled on it because it barely tapped it and pushed right back down. Let me see if I can pull that up. Yeah, if I had a better Dom, like, I don't know, cheap ass, new guy though. But like on this, we would have been able to see that 51.50, how many orders would have been in there, things like that. Like the 52 area, I was really honed in on. Why does it say Sim 101? But that's essentially what I would have wanted to look for. Schnikes, man. I'm tired. 39, right? Are we on 39? Yeah. Yeah. Now we're just kind of going back and forth right in that area. But still not bad. This is where the trade copier kind of would have helped me out a little bit because then I would have been sitting pretty with 2 accounts with $600 profit, not including commissions, and I would have just been able to say, "Hey, cool, $1,200 in 45 minutes. I'd have been done for the day." I'm probably still going to be close to it, close to being done for the day if I don't see anything that just kind of really strikes my fancy. And everybody always says, don't trade all day. I'm 100% believer in that. Give yourself time to focus, right? Maybe 10, 15 minutes after the market open, and then give yourself about an hour. You're going to have plenty of trade setups. Unless that market is just stale and stagnant that day. And then you know what? Don't trade that day. So there's a 52 again. That one actually pushed through it, which is nice. I don't know if I would have probably gotten in somewhere around here. Probably on that candle there. So I still would have ended up getting what I wanted out of it. Maybe a little bit less. I think I would have probably taken something at 48. But I mean, it's pulling back down too. So the 52 would have been hit for a 4-point. Obviously, the 50 would have been smoked for a 2-point. But let's face it, 600 sounds better than 300. Don't be greedy though. Next point. Don't be greedy. Yeah, I understand commissions, fees, shit like that. But in the grand scheme of things, however much it is for a contract, whatever it is, it's like $1.50 or more, whatever have you. If you're still making $300 and you have to pay however much it is to go and have those contracts put in, you're still probably going to profit a hell of a lot of money. So don't get greedy. Now, do they add up over time? Sure. So, bit of consolidation here. We're not doing anything. Not doing a damn thing. Delta was nice right through here. But if you notice, Delta's got a lot of green, yeah, but they haven't really moved. I mean, we've pinged basically 5 points. Essentially, is where this is at. Now it's 8:22. Do we have any other news coming out? Not until noon. Shit. I mean, it's yeah. It's crazy to watch the fear and greed index. Right now, the fear and greed index is sitting at a 39, which means people are fearful about everything that's happening. Whereas a month ago, it was sitting at 67, so people were greedy about it. And everybody's like, oh shit, what's going to happen? All right, had a little bit of sell off there. Possibly a flip in volatility, or volume, I mean. And see if Delta holds red with a high volume. We might get in on a short. There we go. And here we go. 45. That's that area where it just kind of bounced. So I personally am a little hesitant on getting in on something right now. And you'll notice this also a lot of areas that have a lot of action as far as that goes, whether it's a support or a resistance area. So like we got a support and resistance area between that 42 and the 44 marker. But there's always going to be a dip. There's always going to be a dip over it and brought back to it. That's just name of the game, essentially. That's how people, unfortunately, get stopped out. So take for instance here, if somebody, it was 42 and we looked previously that there was some good resistance there, right? So let's say somebody took a buy on, this nice little turn. Boom, we had a nice, strong bullish candle followed by two more, or almost bearish, and then three more bullish candles. We're looking at, some people would take that and run with it. Issue is they're going to bring that back down and get that their stop loss, and just kill it. So sometimes we just got to be super patient. Like even here, right? People would say, oh, well, I'm going to take this and I'm going to run with it because we got all this delta that's going, yes, this is just a bounce off. We're going to continue. Guess what? Boom, we just brought you back down. So that's the hard part of gauging when that's going to happen. So sometimes it's easier just, okay, we're going to figure out when those pullbacks and stop losses get hit. Get those people trapped. And I do it to myself sometimes. I'll get in on something thinking it's absolutely awesome. Sure shit. Goes right through and then does what I'm feeling it's going to do way after the fact. But what can you do at that point? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What did I just do? Whoa. The same old days. Alright, we are pumping back up again, staying right in this area. If it's just going to stay here for a little while longer, I'm probably going to dip out. Call it a day. Love to see it go back down for like 4 points. Still, see, same thing. Kind of like what it did here, right? And then we kind of had a little minor sell off, not huge, coming back into some buyers. Hmm. And I think the other hard part with patience is when the market is moving like this and it's not really doing too much, just kind of going back and forth, back and forth. I know I used to have this issue where I'd be impatient and I'd want to trade, like almost to the feeling like point where I felt like I needed to, rather than let something set up, let something happen, and go that route. And it just kind of sucked. There are a few times you get lucky, sure, but it's not going to be time and time again that you get that same revolving luck. All right, so now we're over this area, but we're coming into. I think that's the hard part. There's just a big area of bullshit. But if you look, take a look at the volume. There's nothing going on, right? At least we had some peaks of people coming in, some lows of people just kind of selling off, right? These were when you got buyers or price increasing and you got the volume just going low. I mean, realistically, that's just orders being filled, essentially, like your profits or your stop losses just being filled. It's not actually new people coming in. So we got a little peak here, but we're still over. Like we're right back into that zone. I ain't trading no damn zone. I would love to see it past this. Sorry, I'm yawning so much. Your volume was up there, but I don't know. Just where it is, I don't feel like that's a lot. I would love to see it over the 50 bar. Then I feel like it's not just kind of ping ponging. Doom, 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 doom. Boom, boom. Oh, man. Hands are hurting. Too much. Just a touch. Maybe. What is it? All right. This guy. And see, this is the part. It kind of bounces. Damn, come on, do something, market. After PMI, I just took a big old shit. I can't type. That's a nice big sell-off candle. Look at that Hummer. I mean, I do not have volume profile on here, but I bet you if I did, always in a mood, fuck around like a brand new. So I looked on. So I also do Tradeovate as well as TradingView, and it looks like there's two volume areas to be interested in. One volume area would be kind of right in the like 866 to 862 area, which we've seen. Other area is exactly what we're talking about, 844 to that 850. That's where that other volume area is. VWAP is looking 5.8. I want to say VWAP is. Fuck around like a brand new. So we got a little pop. Probably going to pull back a little bit. If I see anything, it's probably going to rotate up to somewhere between, if it does rotate up, 5.8 to 6.0. like both of those areas. Volume looks good. Cumulative kind of cooled off a little bit. All right, now we're seeing some red delta. We're going back down. So where does that leave us here? And we're probably going to go back down into that realistically. Like if we do rotate down, it'll rotate down to 46 to 44. Probably bounce. Or she's either gonna rotate down to there, or she's gonna take off to 60 to 58, 58 to 60. Sorry. Well, we had a good run in there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Huh, why is that not working? No, not why. So a little bit of sell-off. Volume's kind of decreasing. Only problem with volume decreasing, it's either a good or bad thing, right? Like, volume decreasing and price decreasing. From what I was reading on a lot of this stuff, obviously trying to just expand the knowledge. Shit, where was it? If yeah, so like if volume was decreasing and price is decreasing, possibly see a price reversal. If volume is decreasing and price is increasing, obviously price reversal. Increase in volume, increase in price, continuation, decrease or increase in volume, decrease in price, price continuation. So it's like one of those things where volume is going to play a big part. It's what it typically says. Now, you know, take it for what it's worth. Because there are other times where price has decreased and so has volume. Where is it? Like volume is not happening here. Now, granted, it did pull back and then it kind of continued on down with higher volume, but I don't know. 6 and 1, half dozen another. Do 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 do. start chopping. Time is it? 8:42. So a little over an hour and 10 minutes we've been in the market. Hour and 10 minutes in the market. Here we go. Come on now. Let's see something. What do we got on the bigger time frame? So yeah, this is that little clusterfuck that we're seeing. We got into this earlier today. Got into one of those trades here. Another two right here, probably, I think. I mean, granted, this is a great area. Realistically. Lots of good action up in here. Real slow. So now we're getting volume pressed up. We're getting this pressed up. Like I said, 60 is probably going to be our main number. I mean, we've already hit the 58.50 mark. I'm anticipating 60. Maybe a little bit before that. Don't want to go too crazy, but 60. Probably bounce around there for a hot second. There's your, oh, it got close to 60. Like real close. 59.75. 25. There's your 60. Woo, pushed right through. So now we're up here, right? On the big side. Do we see it continuing? Lots of great movement through that. High volume. So let's see what we can pull out from here. Boom, boom, boom. I probably should have taken it right around 55, 56, pushed it to 60 and been done. Because that would have been a no drawdown trade like I wanted to do, but it happens. So just wait. There's no stopping this freight train. Pull back a little bit for me. Volume is starting to steam off. Delta just turned green again, but it's hovering between green and red. There's your pullback. Let's see. Part of me wants to go long right now. Wait just a little bit. Because we went ahead and that kind of went down a little bit. That one went down a little bit. I don't mind the bounce off. But they just held that pretty good. All right, so volume went down below into the negative. Let's see what you do. All she wants to do is dance. Me coming out off the street. She wants to party. She wants to get down. So delta is showing selling. That's showing that it's slowing down. So yeah, it's tough. It's just yeah. All she wants to do is dance. That's a big time volume drop. What are we gonna look at here? So yeah, we're right in that volume area. Probably control from what I'm seeing. Point of control for today. Oh, pardon. What's to do is dance. And it looks like we are above VWAP. According to Tradovate. All he wants to do is dance. So if we have an increase, no, decrease in volume, so we might be looking at a price reversal going to the low side, maybe. I mean, kind of got like this W thing going on. See, it's halfway tempted to take a stab lower. See if we can't get halfway tempted at least. I don't know. VWAP sitting at 58.50. Do. Yeah. See, that's the part I don't know right there. It wanted to go down, but it's a quick rejection. Very fast. And that rejection only happened at 61, not anywhere even breaking 60. Might be pretty soon to call it. I was really hoping I should have caught this move. Shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Because that would have gotten me exactly what I wanted. But that is okay. We got people coming back into the market slowly. Buyers increased on that one by about 100 over top of sellers. Let's see if she takes her up. Because now we're getting to that point to where maybe, just maybe, if this springs at the same time, this might spring. If that's the case, then what are we looking at? We're looking at, so we're here chopping like crazy. So then we would be looking right around that 75 area. So we'd go from that to that. Volume's about to push in. But where are you pushing? Volume is positive. So now we're getting people back in. Delta is positive. And Delta just went negative. That is one strong area. Oh, I probably got in way too soon. Oh, baby. Help me out here. Come on, Delta. Help me out. I got in a little soon. Okay, so nope. See, that's where I got greedy. I shouldn't have been greedy on it. Yep, I got greedy. I should have took my 2 points and left, but you know, it is what it is. So, not particularly happy about that trade. I got in way early. My finger hit it. I should have just got out. Sometimes it wasn't even necessarily a fear of missing out. I should have just waited for it to develop. I was hoping, wishing, praying. Had volume, had delta, was over top. Everything I liked about it. Now here's the best part, because watch this. It's probably going to go where I want it to go. Oh well. Now, if it rotates down, though, if it rotates down, that's fine. Then it won't feel so bad. Ow, neck. So there's your push down from that. Volume is still up. There's a big red. This could just possibly melt off. I thought for sure with that one, a lot of pressure up there, but guess not. So now we got volume coming back in. Where does this go? That's the part I never understand either. 74, 88, 91. I wonder if that'll go into the 14s for Delta. Yep. Tapped it. Let's see what happens. Hey, man. Alright, pretty sizable push up. I'm looking at Delta right now in price. Good hold off. I was going to say, because if that was red, and I saw volume increase with that being red, would have been a good opportunity to get in on a low one, but with that little bit there, I'm doing it. Huh. Where are you going? So this is where it's going to be interesting, right? Volume's increasing as it got to the top of this range. Is it going to, because we had low volume here, a little peak, low volume again. This is tough, man. I think she's gonna pop it. And it brought all the way back down. Wow. Hello. That was a big fucking candle. Little pop in volume. Where are you going? Are you stalling right there and then making your way up? Because here is a good indicator right there of shit. Let me see. I mean, it's probably going to rotate up. Yeah, I'm going to take it up. I don't mind that area. to see it continue. At least give me something out of it. Man, you just keep on trashing me, huh? Get up there, baby. Come on. 71. Yeah, I'll take that. Not bad. Not bad, not great. Didn't hit my 4-pointer, but it hit 3. So I'll take a. I think I got out at 2.5. So getting out at 2.5 isn't terrible. So I closed it at 72, which I should have closed it at 73, so I lost 1. So I got my 2-pointer. Here, I lost 3 points. So I'm down a point on this one. So not too bad. $150 basically is what I'm down on one account. I'm up 600 on another account. I mean, I have a strong feeling this is going to continue rotation. I just did not feel like right now we're at a break even for that one. 370 is where we were at, and I'd hate to see it plummet to where I had my whatchamacallit. I think we're going to call it for the day. If I see anything else throughout, maybe a little bit later, I'm going to end up probably having some clients here in a little bit, so I'm going to get ready. But thank you. Do a small little recap here. One account ended up having positive 600 for today. I did something stupid here. As you can see, we were in consolidation, and I literally like finger spasmed. And so I said, screw it, I'm just going to hang on to it, see what happens. Because it did have a little bit of a push. Obviously, I shouldn't have done that. I needed to wait for my setup. I did not wait for my setup. So this account, instead of being positive $300 to $400, I am unfortunately negative on this particular account, 150 bucks. So, back to that thing that I told you guys beforehand, just sit on your hands. You know, if it's in consolidation and you're seeing it, you're not seeing the setup that you want, man, just sit on your hands. Because literally, my hand was just resting on my mouse, and I had just a freaking twitch. And normally, I have it resting to the side, and I had it right on top. I wanted to see it, but yeah. So, word to the wise. Have a great day, guys.